Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20, and welcome to episode 25 of Direwolf20's FortressCraft Evolved series. I'm keeping an eye on things. I made new guns. Let's take a look. Dun, 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 dun. Kind of in between this episode and next, I decided that this new gun was the kind of gun that I wanted to make. I've also got missiles on me. Why do I have missiles on me? Forget why I have missiles on me. Oh, I remember why I have missiles on me. That's right, because I was testing things. I can probably put this back now. I was testing some things and some stuff. Remember at the end of last episode when the missiles did not fire? That's because those giant bugs are not the large boss monster things. Those are the heavies, which are like medium bosses. So I've actually never seen a large boss. Base threat getting pretty high there. I think we're gonna have an attack soon. That can only be the assumption that I can make, but let's take a look. I made tier 3 guns, which if we take a look at the help entry, shows that it has a range of 72 meters, so that's cool. Much further range than the Mark II gun. Damage per shot, 1800. That is much cooler than the Mark II turret, which is 20 meter range and 96 damage per shot. So, wow, large more. Power requirement was 32. On the Mark III, it's 32 per shot as well. Okay, maximum power capacity. That's interesting. Reload time 5 seconds, where the Mark II has a reload time of 0.4 seconds. So Mark IIs fire faster. Mark IIIs are more powerful. Neat. You can check it out here. If I enable the turret range and put on jetpack, whoosh, look how large this radius is. Like, this far and away covers my entire base, which is kind of cool. So yeah, that's what I've been working on just a little bit. Turn off jetpack. And I've got a few Mark IIIs around. The other thing I did between episodes was relocate this bad boy right here, the tier 4 battery. I did not re-engage anything just yet. Let's see, I want to make sure that everything is up and running. So this should be fine. That's cool, right? This guy's receiving power, no problem. I want this to be kind of the central battery source. I might make another one, or maybe even a tier 5 at some point. But long story short, here's how it works, right? We've got a tier 3 laser transmitter coming out of this thing, the jet turbine, and it's beaming its power directly into this by way of underground here-ish powers. Yeah, there we go. So that guy just beams straight off into that direction. This is transmitting from here to a tier 3 power storage, which goes up to this set of stuff. Also beams forward to this, which goes up to here, and this one beams over to here. So these are the 3 sets of lasers that match up here, okay? Cool. And then, to go along with that, we've got these guys beaming out. So this Mark II going off in this direction. I could have probably made this a little bit neater, but I didn't, so okay. It's okay, it works just fine. That guy goes directly out of the jet turbine. These 2 go off in this direction. So one going here and one going a little bit further. If I put on my jetpack, we'll see what's up. So these 2, one goes off in this one direction, and the other goes off over here, which is a little bit further. Cool. And then we still have lasers on top of this setup. So long story short, I've got what I would call a decent amount of lasers going on here, but I could probably use more. So I think I'm going to craft a few more, and then we're going to set up some stronger base defenses. Then I'm going to start charging the OET again, and we'll probably get hit with a large attack. All right, guys, we're back, and I think I want to try something. 3x3x3 is 27. I believe. Let's check something out here. I'm working towards making more plastic pellets at the moment because I want to make another jet turbine, and it's a little bit slow. It's not the end of the world. It's doing all right. It's doing all right. Yeah, processing plastic pellets. It's doing its thing. I wonder though if I can speed this process up. I mean, we're definitely gonna have a nice amount of power boost down there. I think I can speed it up by stacking another reactor vat on top. So I'm gonna give that a try. Let's make another reactor vat. I don't know exactly where the reactor vats are in this setup here. Let's see if I can find them. Reactor vat component. Cool. We're going to need 27 of these, right? So, boom. That many. Cool. We've got some more advanced machine blocks. We're gonna need 27 more advanced machine blocks because I was gonna use them for something else and then I changed my mind. So 27 advanced machine block, boom and boom. Nice. So now we should be good there. The advanced machine blocks are also needed for 3x4 for these things. So I think if I just build right on top here and not all the way over here. Thank you. Another 3x3 right on top of this, it'll basically just double the speed of this thing, which would be kind of cool. Doubles the power usage too, of course, but it basically has 2 vats now that it can run off of instead of just 1, and it's all powered off the same refinery controller. So stack it up high, and we should see a speed increase here. Looks like it's running faster to me, which is cool. Only problem is I would say it might not be accepting power as quickly as it could be, but that's all right. And now we've got more plastic pellets. Nice. How many of those do we have? 38. That's enough for what I need. So let's do this, and we're going to make another power production plant. So we need jet turbine generator housing, and we need 36 of those. So we're going to replace this guy, right? We're going to do... Was this in the ground or on top of the ground? That's on top of the ground. So we will put this here to get it started. And then... this. So it's a 3x3 by 4. Jetpack off. Close. Cool. And then we need the last piece, which is the jet turbine generator intake. Intake, I think, goes in the front, so we're probably going to actually want to move these to the back. Liking the jetpack. Once you get the hang of the jetpack, like it's actually got some pretty fast upward motion, I would say. But once you get the hang of it, it's pretty nice. And I see lots of things dying over there, so that's good. So a 3x3 of jet turbine generator intake, which is more advanced steel blocks. So we're going to need 9 times 2. There we go. And then 9 of those dudes, which should be good. Where did you go? Always hard to find stuff in here sometimes, but you would think it would be easy. There it is, jet turbine generator intake. So the intake goes on the front, right? Ta-da! Nice. All right, cool. So now we're gonna pretty much want to do the same thing that we've got over here, but we want to, as we know, advance this up to here, right? And then we've got basically a logistics hopper set to remove only. Over here, we will set this to add only. And then hopefully we can do something like this. Cool. All in the name of more power, please. Nice. So that should be good. This thing's running, which is nice. He's going to generate his internal buffer. I'll let that happen for a minute while I wait to do this. Because we want to empty these out, right? So let that happen. And we will turn off our jetpack, because while it's cool once you get the hang of it, it is definitely sometimes easy to mess up. Nice. All right, so that's cool. So these guys go in here. You should probably... Okay, we're going to switch this back to... Instead of plastic pellet, yeah, you should be back on high energy composite. So once you're done with your plastic pellet... Why do you have something that looks like a bar on there? How did that happen? Okay, it looks like it's good though. Yeah, high energy composite fuel. Nice. Okay, good. I'll take out these plastic pellets that were crafted in the meantime and store them somewhere, because I'll probably want them again. Oh, right, and I better put my high energy composite fuels back in here so it doesn't make an extra 100. There we go. Nice. This guy could really be like a not that big a number. But we've just got a lot of extra backlog of high energy composite fuel right now. That's what it comes down to. Nice. All right, so let's get down here. Cool. And we'll start some power storage. This should immediately go crazy. Nice. That's what I want to see. Okay, cool. So he's going to fill up nice and quick. This internal buffer speeding back up now. He had an internal storage of a lot. So how should I do this? So I could pump if I wanted to. I could make another tier 4 battery, right? This one being powered by the guy on the right over here. Yeah, that might not be a terrible idea. It's going to make me want to move this again, isn't it? I might want to move it again. Bad direwolf. But I could have another tier 4 battery here that these two, like this jet turbine and this one, power this, and this jet turbine is dedicated to my base defenses. That would probably be a smart idea. That would actually probably be a very smart idea. So how about I get the second one built, and I know what I'm going to do. I know what I'm going to do. So let me go real quick craft another one of those guys. All right, guys, crafting complete. So here's what I think I'm going to do. This guy is going to run my base, right? Let's do this. I probably don't really need this. So let's see if we could... put something here with something here. That would be good. And then you can go there, right? So that means we can remove this, we can remove this, and we can remove this. And that saves me this hassle. Awesome. Okay, good. I might wind up moving this guy back over to here, just because that makes kind of sense. But for now, I'm going to build my Mark IV battery in line with this thing. So I'm just going to build it like directly below this guy. And we'll do like 1, 2, 3, 4. Or 1, 2, 3, really. There we go. Cool. So you've got power 0, you've got power 276. We will put... I think what I want to try having is basically one here and one here. That's right, I need more of these. Are you done crafting over here, guys? There we go. Make a bunch of tier 3 batteries if I can.
Crafting.
That'll be enough for now. Cool. So we'll put this here, and then I'm thinking here and here, right? So these guys should both be beaming into this, and this should very quickly be getting filled up. Nice. That's cool. That should be able to maintain. So this guy, as I recall, can create peak power with plentiful 450 per second, right? This guy has a max of 320 per second, right? So 2 of these should be enough to maintain the output of this jet turbine running at full capacity, from what I understand, if I understand anything. which I'm hoping I do. Let's get a second one going now. So I think that should be extremely doable, considering I made sure to prep ahead of time. So another jet turbine generator housing, right? So I just need 36 advanced machines. So low-grade steel bar. Advanced machines. And then jet turbine housing. So we're going to have 2 more jet turbines. Their basic goal, 100% dedicated towards powering that OED thing. And then I need 9 of these. So we need 18. And 9. It was really the whatchamacallits that I created ahead of time. Cool. So let's get our jet turbine generator intake housing. Nice. So we can probably put this. There we go. I was like, am I doing this backwards? Cool. And then these guys. Nice. Does that look good? And then we can make this a turntable. In the same kind of setup over here, right? So we'll have a logistics hopper here. I need one more logistics hopper, so I might as well make a few of them while I'm at it. One of these over here. Like that. I see big bugs flying in my general direction, and I want to go check out those uber lasers that I've got now. All in good time. That should get this thing running once I do that. Nice, you're up and running. And then all I need to do is, whoops, this. Nice, right? Easy peasy. So now we've got 3 jet turbines, 1 dedicated to base defense, and 2 dedicated to powering up this OED. Almost dedicated to powering up the OED, because I haven't done one. There's one thing I need to do still. So let's do that now. Let's get this cleared out. Just want to have this properly lined up here for exactly where this stuff is. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Good. I want to do the same thing here, right? So I want to have you and you with this and this. And this and this. Cool. So that should be more than efficient. By the way, if you wanted to, you could also boost this with a lens, so you didn't need 2 of these. That's probably the more efficient route to take, but I think I've actually got like less lens capacity than I've got other things. So this should boost up to the point where it's producing silly large amounts of power. This is producing current power 455 per second. So let's now get these guys going. So in theory, what I should need is 4 of these, right? We've got 4 lasers coming in. We're going to want 4 lasers going out. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. Look at that. And they should be good to go now. Nice. And our OED begins to fill again. Orbital energy, no, OPD, right? OPT? OPT? That thing. The big thing. That stuff. Cool. So these guys are all going to cruise now, right? We should have like loads of power coming in, and that should be good. Let's go over here and see what's going on with bugs. Because I see big bugs in the distance. Look at this giant. So these are heavies, right? They are not like the bosses. They are heavies. Oh good, they're dropping loot for me. That's good. I want that loot. Let's go collect our loot. Remember, the purple ones are definitely the good ones to get. I mean, obviously you can collect it all, but the purple ones are the pristine ones. You can kind of see them from a distance. Did that giant bug die already? Nice. I have to imagine it's my heavy laser that took that thing out pretty pronto. I don't know if it's just that there's more bugs coming, but I feel like I'm getting better loot than I was early game. I know I've got this guy here. I want to see what happens when one of these big bugs gets in the path of this thing, which we remember we can only fire it like once every so often. Alright, so he should be in line now, so he should be taking some big damage in a second. I'm seeing 3,600 shots go off. There we go, yeah. Nice. So 96 are the tier 1, tier 2 lasers, and 3,600 is the tier. That is cool. Okay. Good deal. I'm feeling like I might want more tier 3 lasers hanging about. Especially because they have such a large radius. Let's do this for now. Tier 3 lasers need that pristine eye, which I don't know exactly how many of these I have left. So I've got 2 on me right now. I know I've got more hiding in here. 21. Okay, cool. I'm down with that. So let's make some more of these. Let's make as many as we can for now.
Crafting.
Nice. And I'm gonna make
Crafting.
5, I guess. That's how many I just... 4 I made. Okay. Conductive PCB. That's what this is making, right? PCB assembler. So let's make like a few more of these, just so I have them. And then I don't know that I need coal on here anymore, so I'm gonna put my Mark II turrets and my Mark IIIs. I'm just gonna place down a few more Mark IIIs. So this guy should be up and running now. Nice. So like I said, the name of this game at this point is literally, we've changed from survival to base building to what is now legitimately tower defense, which is cool. Let's see what this is all set up as, because clearly this can probably be rearranged a little bit now. I don't think I need quite, well, we'll leave it as is. It's good. Well, I guess we'll leave that. So that was a mark. That should be good. I'm going to put one more Mark III over here. I'll replace one of these Mark IIs with Mark III. Nice. So I've got plenty of Mark II powers that I can put out. I might redistribute things a little bit more, but... Oh, I'm getting cold. Hello. Hey, Arthur, could you do me a favor and charge? That would be super.
Energy reappropriation in progress.
Appreciate it. Cool. So, I think at this point, it's just a matter of how crazy is my base going to get. As far as I understand, the more power that gets pumped into this orbital power transmitter equates to how many and how nasty the waves get. Like, my threat percentage should be skyrocketing now that I'm pumping power into that. So yeah, my current threat level is 4,232, and it's like rising rapidly. Commerce don't work, by the way. Remember that machine that made so that your base was like less of a threat? No more. Doesn't work. Ain't gonna happen. Not with the OED charging. OET, orbital energy transmitter. OET? Yes. This thing, orbital power transmitter. Right. OET charge. Yeah. OET. While that's charging, those don't work. So thus far, you know, we've seen some stuff, and it's gonna get worse. I'm gonna go collect all this loot. Let's come back in a minute. Alright guys, just because I'm getting a little nervous at this point, I'm gonna build
Crafting.
a few more missiles. Let's do 6 more servos and then 2 more missiles.
Crafting. Crafting.
Just so I'm kind of prepared.
Crafting.
So let's say missile turret. I'll probably want some more tier 3s at some point, but for now, I'm gonna kind of see how things go. I've heard that these battles can get pretty crazy, but... So I should now be able to do something like this, 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 and this, and I could probably even go with one more. Maybe just one more. Also, I decided to investigate this a little bit. This hardened resin goes deeper than I thought. I believe that's a hive mind. Yeah. I think that's a hive mind. So let's do one more missile. So that's going to be 3 more servo motors.
Crafting.
And missile turret.
Crafting.
Nice. So that should be sufficient for now. Hopefully. We'll see. So we've got that going on. Part of me wants to upgrade these to be like storage hoppers, but we'll see what happens. How's this for things, by the way? Not bad. Do I still have missiles on me? I have 1 missile on me. Can I store that somewhere? That would be ideal. Yes. Cool. Just trying to keep my inventory clean. And then it's just a matter of throwing gold in here. By the way, my gold reserves downstairs ran out, the place I was mining, so I'm gonna have to move that. But let's see, where is an attack coming from? Do we see where an attack might be coming from? I'm gonna look for one, because I want to see if I can go find an enemy base. We'll be right back. Alright, so I kind of went off in the direction of where these bugs were coming from a minute ago, and I found this stuff, which is an unknown block, actually. Cool. I can break it too. That's neat. I picked up... What is this thing? Unknown material. Okay, cool. Let's go home and research it. What is that bright red glowy dude? I have no idea what this is. Rough hewn rock? Okay. I don't know why you're red though. Already known. Cool. Oh yeah, look at this. This is probably their base. One of many. What do we got here? Is this organic rock? Nice. I'll definitely take that. Well, that's kind of just good stuff to have in general. Let's go scan this back home. It was pretty much just I followed the direction that the bugs were coming from. And jetpack makes traveling a heck of a lot easier, I must say. Just poor Arthur has to keep up with my flights. Up to 1.3%. Nice. And these things are cruising. Oh, look, here comes more bugs. They're coming from that direction now. Let's research this bad boy. Unknown material. Probably some kind of thing. Geiger. Alright, cool. Geiger, huh? Neat. There we go. The strange material seems to be all that remains of the landscapes after tunnel nuker's devastating explosion. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Alright, I'm guessing that there's a bunch of Geiger off in this direction as well. Arthur, can you do me a favor and recharge? That would be super.
Energy reappropriation in progress.
You're good? Okay. If you're done, then I'm flying off in this direction. Oh man, look at the size of these bugs. We're getting some really... Wow, that's a lot. That is a lot of things happening. Look at them all. Nice. Is this Geiger or is this just dirt? That looks just like dirt. Yeah, rock. Regular old rock. Oh, look. Different colored bugs now. There's some greens and purples and blues. Wow, there's a lot of things coming in my direction. And I want them to land to give Arthur a chance to catch up. Come on, Arthur. Charge me up, dude. I'm jetpacking over here. Dude, look at the size of the army that's attacking my base right now. I don't even know. Hopefully my defenses can handle it. I'm going to assume they can. If they can't, then I'm going to want to stop charging the OED shortly. Oh, interesting. There's another one of those red blocks. Ah! I didn't die, did I? Nope. Just a little bit laggy. Alright, cool. Gotta find out what this red block's all about. I wonder if that's like the source of the attack or something? Interesting. I'm gonna follow this giant army of bugs back to my base. Crazy. Maybe I can make it back before I run out of power and don't die. Nice, look at that. That was a great landing. All right, good, Arthur. Fill me up, would you? I was massively impressed with my landing just then. That one wasn't great, but it was better. Cool. Arthur, you're probably going to need to recharge, as will I. You're doing all right. But I definitely want you to charge up. Using jetpack equals lots of energy drain.
Recharging.
So far, base defenses handling nasty bugs, which I'm proud of them for. What about more some... Yeah, we can make a few more of these.
Crafting.
I definitely wouldn't mind a few more of these turrets. Maybe one at each cardinal direction again. These things are definitely powerful. That's a Mark II. We'll put another Mark II and a Mark III. And over here... I didn't mean to break that thing. We will put these guys. Cool. All right. So it probably seems like I'm like overkilling it on these lasers, but I really can almost assure you I am not. I think I'm going to need even more before the day is done. So we've got our OET up to 1.6. So we're getting there. I'm going to let this thing charge up a little bit. And hopefully next episode we're going to come back and we may be in for some nastier attacks. But for now, it's Direwolf 20's wrapping up point. So I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. We will come back next time as we continue to defend our base from this onslaught of monsters. We're going to do our best to survive. And then we can charge up this crazy thing up here. Yeah, look at that giant thing orbiting up in the sky. That is the target of our orbital energy transmitter. So, see, trying to beam up to it. All right, for now, Direwolf 20 signing off. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Take it easy.